All right, it's close enough. Let me get myself in the right frame. The webcam frame, that is. All right, well, welcome everybody. This is me. This is what we're doing. This obviously is the Vault Hunters mod pack. Here, let's go ahead and put my helmet back on. There we go. All righty. Oop, wrong one. This one. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Let's see. I don't know if we were doing anything special last time. I'm trying to remember. But I know that we were having a little trouble with everything working and stuff like that. And I've checked it. Like I can take half or just one. So it seems to be working that way. And I upgraded. I made this. The biggest thing I had to go in and get to the raw vault and get some gold to make the gold one before I could make the diamond generator. I can't do the netherite because I don't have enough netherite, and I can get it from the bounties, but I don't know if I can get it anywhere else. Maybe in the vaults, but yeah, you can't just make it like you can in with mystical agriculture and some of those others. So I have to. Yeah, and you need quite a bit of. You need like 4 blocks. That's 36 ingots. And then you also need, I think, something spare on top of that. So, yeah, it's no. Now, this I still need 5 more amplifying focus with this one. And this is, I think, the one I was going to do because it's going to go into the nether and get some crimson stem and go from there. I'm not sure about this one. I think I've not done. I was looking. I thought I had done one of these, but it was the mining, the building gadgets, not the mining gadgets. There's another one that's a mining gadgets in here too. That one. So I have those. I made those. They're in here. They're all. They're just basically copy and paste. This is the building gadget. This is exchange gadget. I don't know much about the exchange gadget. I tried to get it to work on all the mods 11, and I couldn't get it to work. So I just don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to go back and double check those. Yeah, but I think the first thing we're going to do is just go ahead and start another one of our crystals. Where's the rock? Oh, there it is. I need the rock. You have no idea what's needed next or anything, so it's kind of a random generator. Oh, look at that. Oh, first time. First time. Yay. Do you know what just happened? This right here, this expertise that I did, at only 10%, it clicked, it hit in. I got a free crystal out of the deal. Yay! If I sure had any snowballs, I would have to go somewhere. Or red sand, so hey. Awesome! Makes it go so much faster. And like I say, when you get to if you use the expertise for that, you can get to where you have half the time, 50% of the time, you would get a free vault. It'd help you get through the vaults a lot faster. Alrighty. Boop. Let's see if we can't get through and get those wild focus out of the way. I forget where wild focus come from. Here, let me just check real quick. Wild. I just want to see where they come. Oh, I didn't know I still had some in there. Wild. Is this not? Oh, I need it to be synchronized. Focus. Ornate. So the ornate chests are the kind of the black ones. Okay. Not the ornate are the black ones, but they have the like the burgundy trim. The other ones are black and they have gold trim. They're gilded. These are ornate. And see, later on, we're going to be able to get these other focus as well. These foci. I don't know what that is. Vault pendant? Okay. That's something new. I haven't seen that before since the last time I played this mod pack. Here. Yeah, there are other ones go over here. The other three, they go over here. And there's also some exotic ones you can put back here too. So, yeah. They help you do different things. Let's see. Yeah, so all of these are the exotic ones. So there's things like you can, dweller damage. You can put knockback resistance. There's a random modifier. This reforges all your prefixes and all your suffixes. This one is a random modifier. This one freezes the random one. Improves the rarity of your gear, your current levels. Yeah, all that stuff. So, yeah, these are the ones we have right now, right? These three, and there's one more up somewhere in here. Yeah, but there's other ones like this, the resilient focus, reforges the base durability, the implicits, the explicits, all that kind of neat stuff. So yeah, eventually we'll start getting these things. And that's what I was talking about, the exotic ones. Okay, let's see what we got. A brazier, deep crag geodes. All right, exit it is. Bip, 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 bip. Still only 3 braziers, so not too bad at all. Oh, there's one right there. Let's see what it says. It says weak and powered. Let's do it. That's pretty easy. Oh, now we're starting to get the spirits. Yeah, they make noises. Like, that's not a dog dying or anything like that. That's those spirits. They make that kind of noise. They don't make their own noise. Huh. Ah. They're kind of mimics, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. They mimic other... that's one thing I did do. This is now chromatic steel Paxel. This one is the chromatic iron. So for this one, I put Silk Touch on it, so they would have one for Silk Touch. And this is my my main Paxel though. Yeah, this is that POI to have here. You probably get some kind of we'll get the shards, but get XP for taking that guy out. So Otherwise, why bother, right? Keep hitting the wrong button. The escape button instead of the button for the arcane keybind. All right, let's see. Can we go upstairs? Yeah. Do it. Do it. You might wonder why I'm hitting all the vault stone. I don't really want it, right? It's just junk. But like we just saw, things can be hidden behind it. So that's what we're trying to get to these gems. Because like once I get to the belts, I'm going to have a void upgrade on these things, so we will be able to void them again. I think I already have a void set up to do that. I just don't have room for it in these. That's why I have the extra the stack upgrade, so I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't fill up my slots. Yeah, it's really weird because I have different keybinds for different mod packs, so sometimes I get confused as to which button I have to push until I remember how I have this particular mod pack set up compared to the Automods 11. All right, that's it. I think so. All right. Uh-oh. Ah, didn't realize that was not a way down. All right. Yep, so we've got the one brazier done. And we got some gems. All right. All right, where did a spawner go off? I think they might be below, down below. Doing pretty well. We got 2 braziers already. they are. It's because they're not very high ceilings, I think, and I was walking by. See, some of them sound like llamas. It's just really weird. They all sound different. They all have sounds that they make the spirit things, the ghosts, when you take them out, you unalive them. Either I don't know if spirits are even alive. See, when you get higher in levels, there might actually be spawners that will fizzle, but then they fizzle again, so you get more mobs. That way, more hostile mobs after you. Yeah, it's really weird until you figure that out. Like, where are all these mobs coming from? From the same POI, just that it'll fizzle twice. Is that it? I think so. Unless I want a bunch of books. You have the hard time getting around because all that lava you can't get into the lava. Now if it was zombified they could live in it. They can bathe in the lava, but not these guys. Really? Yeah, I forgot. I can't stand on that anymore because I don't have Frostwalker. Those are gilded chests, not ornate, so I wouldn't be getting the wild focus out of them anyways. Yeah, I don't have any focus. I haven't done it. I haven't seen any gilded chests yet. That's what I really need to be looking for. I'm not going to stop taking these out, but I do need to look for the gilded chest too. Of course, these guys are good for knowledge essence. I'm hearing zombies. I don't know if those are zombies or if those are spirits. Oh, they're zombies.
We reached our followers' goal of 8,100.
Oh, I was like, I thought
Thank
that was
you,
part of the game.
everyone.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We reached our followers' goal of 8,100. Thank you, everyone.
I will tell you that when I thought that was...
We reached our followers' goal of 8,100. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you. I will, if I can get it.
We reached our followers' goal of 8,100. Thank you, everyone.
Now, if I can get a word in edgewise. Back in January, I put some goals for the channel. And if anybody's been around for a while, they've heard this. But my goal was 1,000 by middle of the year. Yeah. So obviously I was not very realistic, was I? I know it's past the middle of the year, but in the middle of the year I had 6,000 followers. So maybe a little bit more than that, but I had a lot more than 1,000, that's for sure. Of course, I didn't really know what I was doing, so didn't know what was good, what was bad, so Let me just double check something. Yes, thank you, thank you, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by, joining the fun. All right, let me go ahead and keep going. That scared me because I was thinking, what? Oh, okay. I was thinking, man, I hadn't heard that in the game before. I was like, what was that? Oh, there is another one. Okay. Oops. Bip, bip. I thought there was another one somewhere. But again, those are not the ones I need. I need the gilded chest. I'll take whatever they give me. But I'm looking for gilded to get the bounce. Oops. Yeah, I'm juvenile. This guy's make a mob that burps in your face. Come on, you bunch of nerds. I haven't seen any vendors lately either. I don't think I can get out this way. Nope. I don't know. Go out and around, see if we can get up there. There we go. Nope, nothing up here. Oh, not check. Two braziers out of 3, so we're doing good. We're doing well. I just would like to see more ornate chests. It'd be nice if we could get in one of those. They call it, I don't know what they call it. I think it's like the anvil tower or something like that. I forget what the word is. But iron tower, and it has nothing but ornate chest in it. So that would be the best. We'd be done with our bounty like today, like in a matter of minutes if that was the case. This one probably is a bunch of I don't know. I would think it would be wooden, but I don't really know. Oh, looks like we got living chest here. Nice. Keep hitting the wrong button. Jeez. If they can't get by here because of this. I don't know what that is. Like a shelf. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Cool. Yeah, there's zombies around. I don't know. Still hear some zombies. Don't know where. Unless they're in here somewhere. Nope. That's. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know where they're at. So, nope, these are still not the right ones. Gilded. We need the ornate. Is what I don't know if that's what I was saying earlier or not. Maybe I was saying gilded, but it's ornate that we need. We need ornate chest for the wild. We could use other ones, of course, but that's just meaning that that's the one that has the focus available. Doesn't mean everyone you open either will get a focus. Well, here, might as well go see what this says. Whatever. We don't die. Oh, that wasn't good, huh? Where all those zombies are. Yeah, I did finally. If you watched the stream yesterday, I did finally get into the hell dimension that I was trying to get into. I had to break it all down to start it over again. That was like the third time I did it. Finally, it worked. I made the portal. I went in there, got killed a couple times, but yeah, it was pretty fun. I actually found a ring inside there that will get the one I was looking for in the overworld a while back. That gives me immunity to poison. It would be nice to have that mod in this one. That'd be kind of cool. It's called Gems and Jewelry or something like that. Yeah, that would be kind of nice to have that kind of immunity. But it probably won't happen. Because this is from, again, this is an older version of Minecraft. When they started doing this, put this version together, it was the current version of Minecraft. So that's why it doesn't get updated like this version of Minecraft. Now, the mods will be updated and the details there, but not the base version that typically is never updated. Once you start a mod pack, it stays, even if it's like, 10 years old kind of thing. Like I said, the very first mod pack I ever played was like, it was at 1.18. That's when it was, everything was new, and it was like 1.2 or something like that. It was like I was playing like Revelations or something. I forget the name of it, but yeah, it was really old. I liked it. I had a lot of fun playing it, but it wasn't the most up to date version of Minecraft. So you have to just be aware that that's the base version. This base version is 1.18, so it doesn't have things like the happy gas and other things that are in 1.26. Current version, I think, is 1.26. Yeah, I think it's hilarious how the ghost things, they'll when you take them out, they mimic other mobs. And usually mobs that are like neutral mobs. This might be one of those rooms I was telling you. If you're not careful, you might get right by them because they're like just right here. Sometimes they won't even have two opening. There'll still be somebody back there, but there'll be like another, it'll be almost closed to be like that. You have to break into it. All right, let's see what we got. Come on. Now look, I sound like a blaze. Oh man, they were packing a punch too. All right, where's my? There it is. There we go. Okay, fine. And my heel's doing pretty good too, because I have improved that as well as far as levels. I can still improve my the vein mining, so I get like up to 64 at a time, but I haven't done that yet. That's going to be like later. It's not a priority. Okay, how did we get over there? Don't know. It's not really anything I want, except that maybe I'll check that pylon out. There's a thing where you break the pylon. You have to. It takes a while. It's like breaking obsidian, right? And so it takes a while, but you can get like a temporal shard or something. I don't know. It's used for, again, a high level craft, kind of an end game craft. So I did get a little better right here. I got 16 ability and I got plus 4 in the health, plus 2 in the health, plus I got like 11 armor. So if you go here, you can see that I have 54.6 now when it comes to ability power. I could use a little bit more mana, but it is what it is. I think some of these guys have mana regen. I hear it says 26%. This one has 48%. So the mana regen is doing pretty well. Another 20%. So everything except for the helmet has mana regen on it. So that's helpful. And they burp. They actually are also healing themselves. That's why it's a little harder to take those guys out. If you don't have good armor or good gear, then yeah, it could easily be taken out by those guys because they will, heal themselves. It happened to me the first time I played, started playing level 20 and above. I had upgraded my gear properly. I didn't know. And yeah, I was, like I said before, I was dying like every vault. I couldn't make any headway. I almost quit. And then somebody started playing on the server and he mentioned that. And I'm like, duh. That I needed to make sure you were updating the gear. The reason I didn't quit, to be honest, is because I was the server operator, so I wasn't going to quit my own server, But I got really frustrated with it. I quit playing for a couple of weeks because I was just so frustrated. And I talked about it on Discord, and somebody kind of pointed out what I was doing wrong, which was good. You have to just make sure that your gear is somewhat close to the level that you're playing. And once I did that, I was fine. Of course, did I still, get taken out? Yup. Nature of the game. Ooh, check that out. But that's common. I don't know if I want. Well, it's only 6. Come on. What's that? One of it was, yeah, this is common, and that's rare. So, okay, we'll see. Look at this. I hadn't seen this one before. Altar chest? Can I take this? Does it? Oh, man, I was hoping that it would go into my inventory. It does. Yeah, cool. That'd be a good, you can pay, you can put it in your base for decorations. It's actually useful as a chest too. Nice. What we got over here? Salmon. Yeah, nothing I really care for. Yep, we need the gilded chest, dudes. Come on. Okay, back upstairs. Yeah, I think we might just have to just head back. Let's go to the end of this one, though. This row, at least. Wrong way. This way. Oh, it is. Okay, we're already at the end. I don't care for this. Not really. Oh, that was close. Look at that. That was close. And one thing I've done too is I'll try to hit the button to heal myself in all the mods 11. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have that ability. I guess 60 back every time I take a swig. Yeah, I'm done. All right, so how's everybody weekend? You have anything going on over the weekend? I just had my... There it is, right there. That is a ornate chest. So all is not lost. Right there, 6 wild. Oh man. How many do I need? Oh, that might be from before. I might be, oh, those are the ones I found in my storage. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute, I got chipped. That's okay. Some of the dwellers are right there says 10. How many more do I need? Goodness. 3 more? Yeah, this is a little different than the last one. This is Slaughterer's Potion. So as I killed the mobs, this will be restored. Before it was just restoring after a certain period of time. Yeah, I got it. All right. Perseverance pays off. Just kind of waiting to see what happens. Nice. I didn't even know they had that here. That's interesting. All right. There we go. Now we can head back. I could teleport back, but yeah, we'll just find it. Wait a minute, right here. 458. It says meters, but you know that a block in Minecraft is considered 1 meter squared. So 1 block is 1 meter. So it's 330, counting down. I kind of miss not having my Frostwalker. I might put that back on. My boots. Makes it a lot easier to travel around the water. Yeah, there were several updates to the Automods 10. So one thing I did this afternoon is I went in and I made sure I got in and got my interdimensional wireless. So basically now that we can have access to our to the refined storage to that network across all dimensions. I checked it out. The Undergarden, the Ether, the Other, Nether, and it all is accessible. So, you know, I'd have that interdimensional chest or anything that they have. They call it dimensional chest, but yeah, you get the point. Okay. Claim reward. Consider you claimed. Put these guys over here. Bada boom and bada bing. Do we have any other? Yeah, we do. And a magnet. Yeah, magnets come out of the gilded, so that's why you'll get so many of them. What else? What else? What else? What else? How about here? Oh yeah, 3 here. We might as well get some of these out. Get that. Get that. I don't know. I might get a better magnet out of this deal. I don't know. 7 is pull speed. 4.3, a little bit better to pick up range. Oh, we got copiously too, so that means you'll get more from your chest. All right. A better reach, 0.3, but still not that good overall. Pickup speed. It's not bad. The range is now 7. That's 8, right? 6.2 plus 1.8. Total of 8. That's not bad. And it's soulbound. Okay. That's a contender. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Oh, 11.5 in thorns? Hokey Pete's. I mean, I'm not going to use it right now, but I'm going to hang on to that thing. My gosh. That's crazy. No, not this one. This one. And I'm thinking I might make the change. Yes. We'll go ahead and here. Put the durability on it. Boop. Or not durability. Unbreaking. And then we'll pull that. Put that. And then over here. See, I'll show you what I can do. Just to show you what can happen with this. Watch. So where's the helmet? Helmet's one armor for prefix. So watch. Right here it says remove, reforge all. So right here it's got prefixes. So one prefix and then two. Watch what happens when I hit that button. They totally changed. Now it's health and a plus 44 mana regen. So that's what you can do with these. It's pretty powerful. You can re-roll your items. So in other words, do that. I could do this again. See, now it's got 6 pull speed and 4.3 and some more durability. So it does change it sometimes quite drastically, actually. But I am done with playing with that for right now. We'll do that when we actually going to make a difference. Sometimes when you change a modifier, oh, what's the modifier here? Let me show you. Like here, the modifiers, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the durability up there where it says durability below the model. So that's the modifier. All right, here we go. Beep. 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 Now we're over. Oh, okay. So now we're over 20 right here. So this is one of those focuses that it just says soul quantity. So that came out of here. Probably because I think it had that. It had more soul quantity as one of the suffixes. I think that's what this one is, a suffix. So this will allow you to, you're going to get more soul quantity when you put this on a something. Okay. Here we go. So this one, you can put it away in storage, or you can put it right here. It goes into the exotics. Or you can do like I'm going to do right here. I'm just going to stick it in this chest separate. And those do stack. So it's not like the jewels that don't stack. Those actually stack. And there were jewels in there, but I used them on the new pickaxe. That's why you see this new pick has another 750 in durability, plus 8% vanilla immortality, 0.3 reach, etc. Those are things. The mining speed, these are things that were on the other gems. And the reason I could put so many gems on there is this has capacity is 75. Okay. And I don't know how much we have left. That might be that we just have 75 available, because I think if I'm looking here, this says, yeah, capacity is 150. So I've only used half of what I can use on this. So I could put more. If I got more gems, I could put them on it, and it would have plenty of room. All right, let's see. I was thinking about doing this. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll play around in the nether a little bit. Let's go ahead and get this, guys. Okay. There you go. Chaotic focus. This reforges the tier of a random modifier. So, and then we got another focus there. And this, we don't need these now, but if I turn on the timer, this is what would be beneficial because it adds 60 seconds. Now, it does take away 10% of your health. So if you can't eat them indefinitely, right? But we don't need them right now because we don't have either 60 seconds, 10 seconds. Now, here is a thing. This is the blank seal. Where is that? I think that's over here. Yeah. Oh, blank. You have to make a seal. So you can make a seal now. That's cool. Here, let's do this. We'll put this and this away. This goes over here. See, that's one of the main ones. So there's other ones right here. The ones that you saw, the waxing and waning, those will go here. Okay. And what else do I need? Oh, I didn't know I had another helmet. Let's just make sure we got everything we're yep. That's all taken out. Helmet. We gotta figure out what it is. Nope, definitely not good enough. Not when we're doing an AP build, ability power build. Oh, I forgot I had this too. Ooh, 15 mana. I have. Oh, okay. I thought I only had 10. I had 20. So, okay, that's still not good enough. Too bad. So sad. Goodbye. All right, let's go ahead and get these things diluted here. And here. Then we'll go into the nether and get that bounty. Okay, there we go. Now you see inside here, this is just a function of this right here. This one, advanced deposit upgrade. And sneak, right click, and it goes into the inventory. And these have like the most speed upgrades you can get. It still looks like it's pretty slow. That's why it's faster to do it with modular routers, because they can go pretty quick. I might do that eventually. Just put a modular router in there instead of those other things. Oh, these must not have. Oh, that one must not have the upgrade, speed upgrades. Do I have speed? I don't know if I do. I do. Boom, I made a bunch of them. That's interesting. I thought that was in all of them. Nope, it doesn't have it. Boom, there you go. Oh, pardon me. All right. Yep. And here. Oh, actually, just do this. Watch it go fast now. There you go. See how fast it goes now? Awesome. Okay. But like I say, eventually we'll move those away and we'll go ahead and put the modular routers. Because when you put all the speed and the stack upgrades in a modular router, it's really, really fast. Well, you saw that in the, all the mods, 11. It's not much different than in this mod pack. All right. So, let's put this back. Put that away. And by the way, I do have this. This is a wireless crafting grid. I made this up off stream. And basically, I push a button and that allows me to, like I don't have, it's not infinite. It's not like interdimensional or anything. If I made a base in the, like in the nether, or the end, if you will. I put one of these down, put this on top of it is good, and then I have to put a wireless transmitter in order for that to work. I do have a wireless transmitter underneath there with the range upgrades. That's why you can still, I can still get it when I'm up here. But if I go into a a different dimension or whatever, then no, I can't get access to it. Just around the base. It's kind of like when we put the angel block, we'll be able to have create a flight, but only wherever you within 65 blocks of wherever you place the angel block. So usually people put it in their base so that they're they have creative flight for trying to like build things at height and that kind of stuff. Okay, so here we go. This is gonna be fun. Not. Remember, it's right there is the guys here. All right, made it. Yay. There we go. This is this dumb. How much do I need? 46. Oochie woochie coochie poo. So it'll be it'll be a second. Not bad, 12. So yep. We should be. We're not. We're mid game. We're gonna be. Nobody's gonna be able to hurt us here. Should get up there and get some mushroom lights. Another type of light. Wouldn't hurt. Now, if I didn't bring gold, but when I put gold armor on, the piglins will not. They don't aggro, and that's when you can pick them up. I don't have easy piglins right now, but that's another mod you can unlock, and then you'll get all the. You can just give them gold, and you get all of the stuff that they will barter for. In the regular game, you get that. But yeah, it's kind of a pain because you have to have gold, lots of gold in order to do that. And I don't have that right now, so I probably need to do something with a gold farm. Even if it's just a vanilla gold farm for now. Oh, okay, I was surprised that was a strong enough magnet. Nice. Even if you're not wearing gold, let's say you have no gold armor, but you have a gold ingot in your hand. If they come at you, you throw the ingot down, they'll go after the ingot. It's funny. That's the way they get distracted easily, I guess. Now I could try to go back over there, do all that jazz, trying to get back up on there if I wanted to, or I can do what I'm going to do now. This. See, there's no durability on this, but there is a cooldown. What? How did that happen? I've got all kinds of crap. What happened? I know that my map thing got fixed, but this should be interdimensional. Should be any warp stone. That's not good. Screw it then. What is the deal here? I got them right here. Something must have happened right here. That makes no sense. I didn't have that many of them, but I had some. I had about 4 or 5, 6, maybe however many go on this thing here, plus like one more. I had the desert. I had the swamp. Yeah, I think I put one down by the double spawner. That sucks, man. I don't know, maybe when they fixed that, or when my map got fixed, it wiped those out. The Journey map and Zero's map, the map they have, I don't find it to be that, it's nice to have, don't be wrong, but it's not very stable. Not at all. I always have problems with it. Always and forever. So there's different seals. Let me show you the seals here real quick. We don't need that. We don't need to yell at people here. All right, so here are these different seals. So this one is the seal. You got to hunt the runes. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what that one is all about. That's like a kind of what we're doing with the. Well, I think what we just did, the braziers, but it's just runes instead. This one here is a scavenger hunt, and that's higher level. That's where you have to find certain items. A certain, like you might have 3 or 4, you might have 5 things you need. Sometimes you get really rare, hard to find. This one is the elixir. And like the braziers, we did that before we crashed last time, right? And this is bingo. This is 4x4. So this is basically what it sounds like, bingo. You got to get it diagonal, up and down, or horizontal or vertical, 4 in a row. That's it. And they have different things like, you have to kill a number of hordes, or you have to do it quietly. I don't know what that means. I can't remember, but yeah, stuff like that. And then this is another one, bingo. This is 5x5 though. And Seal the Collector, Seal the Big Collector. I don't know much about these. These might be new from the last time I played. And Gear Sealer. Don't know exactly what all those are. Okay, but anyways, that's what I mean by seal. So between the seal, the augments, the catalyst, you can really modify your crystal quite a bit actually. Used to not have all that, but yeah, they do now. Okay, I have 110. That's plenty. Crimson stem. Yep. There it is. Bada boom, bada bing. Right there. 13 Larimar ore. That's a dumb one. Good, like the braziers. Again, bleh, who cares? Common. More common. Even more common than that. I don't want to do warp stick. I don't know where one of those biomes are right now. So kill assassin. I could use some more gear. I mean, why not? Yeah, these are just those like the crab and some of the skeletons that come running at you, that kind of thing. They're considered assassin mobs. Some of the ones are like the gummy one, the taller ones. Those are assassin mobs. So it keeps track for you. All right, let's do it. All right, we got that. And we'll place this down. I don't know. I don't know what we can get. So let's just go ahead and. Not bad. 8 netherite ingots. That's not actually. That's not bad at all, dude. All right. Oh, will you stop already? All right. So, uh, all right. Let's see what we can do here. Boop 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 YouTube. All right. So I think we're probably going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back and probably just run another vault. I would think. So I went into the Nether, got my stuff. Yeah, that would do that, and see what we need because what we need might really kind of play into how much adventuring we have to do in order to get what we need for the vault crystal. So, okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Stick tight. Be right back. Hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. Instead of gaming or whatever, hit the starting soon. So, my bad. So, I fixed it. I don't know how I fixed it, to tell you the truth. I went and I went to another village, put one down, and once I put it down, all the rest of them showed up. So, you can see here, like I said, I have the desert, diorite, double spawner, jungle, swamp. And here's what I found just now. It was a fortified village, another one. So I just said fortified village. This is a fortified village. So number 2, and yeah. Okay, I'm going to need this because I need to go to the jungle to get some vines. Yep, that's what those are. It was like any kind of dye. I got dye in there already. I think I do. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, right here. So I got dye. I'm pretty sure I got coal in here too. Yeah. Nope, that's not coal. Well, I know I have coal because I've got it inside of some of my other stuff. And what happened to it? I must have missed it. Coal. There they are. I knew I had a ton of it. What else? Oh, netherite. Netherrack. Excuse me, not netherite. Netherrack. Here we go. And then the vines. So I need. Oh, that's 20. Ouch, chihuahua. Of the dye. So yeah, they're starting to get expensive. I will say that. Because again, we're not into the beginners anymore. We're into the big boy ones. Of course, I could say that, and then this guy's not very expensive at all. All right, so this isn't too hard to get. I just have to go to the jungle to get them. I don't know if I have sheer. Doesn't look like it, so we'll make some up. Pretty simple. I just need 5. So, yep, jungle it is. Boom, bada bing. I never heard that. I never noticed that clipping sound it makes. It's a hard to ever play anymore with my volume on when I'm playing by myself. Because, like I said, some of the ambient sounds, they scare me. This didn't work. What's happening? How come I don't get my... What happened? I thought this was supposed to cut those. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing it with my right hand, so you're doing it with left. I know that's weird. I never knew I could do it the other way. Learned something new today. There we go. But we'll cut some more because we'll probably need them eventually, right? Maybe you won't know, but I think we will. They'll just grow some more. They'll grow again. All right. Home it is. Those things make it so much easier to get around in your world. So much easier. All right, there we go. Just 5. Yeah, and I fully expected this. And there's no way with 10% that I would get 2 times in a row. I get a free crystal. But it's okay. I'll get better. I'll get more and more expertise going, and then eventually, like I said, 50% of them will be free. So can't beat that, like I said, because you can get some weird things. You might get a nether star, when you're like around, I don't know, 85 or 90, level 90 or whatever. You can get some really really high level stuff. So a beacon, even, we have to take out a wither to do that. Okay, there's another one. Now I do have this down here. Do we want to run something like a bingo? It wouldn't hurt. I mean, we could do it just for fun. I'm not very good at those, but this is early game. So this one right here is saying that when we go in, we would be doing the deep crag theme, which means there's more ores and chromatic caves generated. So why not? There's that. Let's make that seal. Yeah, let's do a bingo. Might as well. I haven't done one of those in a long time. I haven't played in a long time, so, or it's been a while. Let's put it that way. I think the biggest thing for me was always I was trying to do it, but do it within the 20 minutes or whatever they give you. So I think without the timer going, it makes it a lot easier for me to do that. I need, you know what I don't have? I don't have this. I don't have any soul soil. Or do I? Where'd that come in? How'd I get that? I did not know I even had any of that. That's news to me. All right, bingo it is. Bingo all the way, yo. Bingo. All right, so now I just add this in here. Boom. So it makes it blue, and it's bingo. Deep crag. There's no layout. I don't have to, you could put things like in here, capstones. I don't think you can craft those. You have to get those. Yeah, it just says here you get them from the treasure or you can get them from the black market. Same thing. Well, here you get them from some completion crate. All right, cool. And this one is peaceful capstone, meaning that adding the peaceful modifier, like that means you're not gonna, you can get stuff, but you're not gonna get any hostile mobs coming after you. It might be if you're looking for, I guess, just getting the loot or whatever. Dungeon hunter. So that makes it so you can see the dungeons. And this one here is a pylon hunter, so you can see the pylons. They're sprinkled. They're like sparkled, highlighted. And this is a treasure hunter, so treasure doors. And this one is the vendor hunter, so you can see the vendors. So we've been through those a couple times. That's that red door we just went through it last time. And this is a companion hunt. I think that means you're looking for the companion egg. Yeah, and like I say, this one was Phoenix modifier. That's the one where you actually, if you get taken out, unalived, you get another life. You'll hear like an explosion, and you'll say one of your Phoenix modifiers has been used up. But yeah, there's no crafting those. You have to get them. All right, let's see what we got. I'm thinking about the. Haven't looked at this for a bit. Okay, so yeah, these are getting a little higher too. I can't do that yet, but I can do that. There we go. Might as well get these while I can. You can craft those, but it takes painite and some other things, so it's just easier just to go ahead and. Oh, we got to hit the button here, don't we? We got to seal the deal, and it uses up those things So that's your modifier. So it's bingo all the way. Oh. And I'll show you what the bingo is. It's kind of cool. Oh, I got unspent skill points. So see across the top. So I can't remember exactly how but you can, yeah, right here, boom. So if you're working on these, that's great. You got to open up 4 vendors. You have to randomly loot coins 5 times. Rapidly kill the dwellers. It means you take them out right away within 6 seconds. You got to have 4 of them that you take out like that fast. And then 11 flawlessly loot the gilded chest, meaning that you don't get damage. I think that's what that means. And you got to kill tanks. Those are the big guys that burp in your face, and the other one we looked at. Looting the gilded chest, looting living barrels. That would be in the dungeons. So same thing here. So these are also barrels. So a lot of this stuff is dungeons. So they're starting to get dungeons now. So this one here would be rapidly loot the gilded chest, kill the guardians. Those guys are, yeah, those are hard to kill. 16 guardians and loot ornate dungeon barrels. This is going to be hard. This is probably the easiest one right here to do because it says flawlessly kill hordes. You can do that when you have arcane pretty handily. 4 pylons. It says combo kill, and I'm not sure exactly what that one means. And then the vendors. So that's the one we're working on. We leave that one highlighted up there. All right. And you can see this has got the world here. I don't know why it does that. Whatever. Just put the exit here. Oh, let's do the skill points before I forget. What do we want to do? I want to add another one in here to make it a little bit more. And then I did say I wanted to work on oh, it takes 2. That's right. It takes 2. I don't really feel like dealing with that. This is last one, so let's do that. Yeah. We might be able to mine much easier this way. And then we can start updating these 2 and even this one here. Okay, let's try this. Sometimes with a bingo, I just play at normal. And then once I see, once I've gotten a few of the squares done, then I figure out what's the next play. What would be easier to get the bingo. Right now, it's just a matter of playing. If I start looking at the bingo and say, I want to do this, that, and the other thing, might be a little tough. This is easier. I didn't even know they had dungeons yet. They might not. And that might be why we can't really do a lot of these, because I'm not sure I can do the dungeon. Because I don't think they even have the dungeons opened yet. Well, that's great. I can't get out of here now. Because that thing stole all my mana. How's I do this? All right. And when it says flawlessly, if you haven't got all and you get hurt again, then you lose your progress toward the flawlessly. So it's not just that one time. It's like for the entire vault, I think, whatever you want to call it that way. Yep. Okay, let's see here. Where are we going? What are we doing? Yeah, and as you get higher in the vault too, these spawners seem to pick you up a lot sooner. You don't have to be very close to them. Is what I'm trying to say. Come on already. I think that was it for down here anyways. Yeah, once you have the bingo, these will light up. And you just click on it and it'll take you back home. Right there. Let me turn that volume down just a hair. Okay, what was the... There it is. It's hard to see with all this other stuff around. Yeah, it does that from time to time, and it still has the overworld waypoints. That's strange. That never happened to me before either. So some things have been updated or changed or whatever with the game. I don't know why they would do that. Unless they wanted to make sure you could use the waypoints to get out of this vault and back to the overworld. In case you were like trying not to get taken out. You got to a point where it cost you an awful lot of gold when you die. And it cost me 17, but when you get to the point where you have a lot of armor and stuff, good armor, it might cost you a lot more. To get your spirit back or reanimate your spirit or whatever they call that process. Are we done here? I think so. All right, what's down here? See, now there's nothing down here, but sometimes there might be special rooms. Probably depending on what level you're at. Yeah, hopefully we'll start seeing more Omega rooms. We've seen a few here and there, but nothing really spectacular. We'll see some really good rooms, hopefully, soon. I haven't even seen a pylon. Now I don't, when I don't have the bingo going, I see all kinds of pylons. 4 in one vault, one room. And now I've not seen a 1. And that's the problem I have with these bingo things. They just like that really affects, what will spawn in and what won't. There you go. Flawlessly kill horde mobs. I got that one. I haven't opened up 4, but this is the first one to open. I got 3 more. Yeah, sure, why not? Anything else? It's in a different layout. I've not seen this layout before of a room. Check it out. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I guess I have seen this before, but not very often. Yeah, to me, a knowledge star is probably the most valuable thing in the game because you cannot unlock some of these mods without getting, the knowledge stars. So you see on the card, see where the bottom one there? It says that I got 24 of 24 flawlessly killed. I've won one vendor. I don't know what this combo. That's one I don't remember what that was. You kill maybe more than one type of mob at the same time. Might mean to get that I may end up having to spawn in a bunch of them and take them all out at the same time. In other words, run around and get all of the POIs to open up at the same time or spawn in. Done that before. It's a technique. Yeah, somebody like Iskal, the developer, Iskal85, he can do these bingos and do what they call to black it out, right? He can get everything, all lines and stuff. I've never been able to do anything like that. Oh, there is a dungeon. Check it out, dude. Dungeon. Oh, the difficulty is hard. Do I even want to try? Try it, whatever. It killed me that fast? Well, I guess I should have tried it. Oh my gosh, they just hit two hits and I was done. 2 hits and I was a goner. How much do I need? Only 14. Actually, that's not bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot higher. Man, it was like it didn't even bam bam and you're done. Oops. I thought I'd be able to run away at least. My word. That was pretty funny actually. Boom boom and you're gone. Dip dip. Yeah, that gave me a trader. That's what that did. Okay, we got this and that. Let's see, do we have any in the other? Nope, we don't. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. That's Omega. And look at this. See where it says the prefixes are empty? I can put that one we just found. Where'd I put that? Where'd that go? Over here. So this one right here, I could put that on there. Or the one, I think I put it away over here. Or I can put this on here, which is the soul quantity. On this right here. Nope. Yeah, this one. This is Omega. Look at that. 20 attack damage, 3.5 attack damage. That's 23.5 attack damage. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh yeah, definitely going to do that. Now. Oh, it won't let me do it. Oh man. Add a new. Why? We got empty ones here. I don't know. It's weird. Um, there's the soul quantity right there. 15%. And plus 6 on the tank damage. Okay, fine, whatever. Be that way. Nah, it's not good enough, is it? Let's try. Like 11 armor, and I got 10 on this, and plus all the ability power and everything. Nah. Nope. No. Oh, I got some more to look at. I didn't look at these. 7 thorns. Nope. All right. All right. So yeah, that was an anti. That was not what I wanted to do. Not anything close, huh? What were we trying to do here? Oh, assassin mobs. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, so that was a dungeon. That was hard. So there are some that are, normal, or I forget the other words they use. There's ones that's like extreme or impossible. And of course, where we're at now, level 20, 22, we don't want to do that. But later on, you might be able to handle it once you've maxed out some of your skills and all that. All right. I don't know. Do you want to try another one? We got time. Might as well. Can't hurt. This one we won't do anything to, though. We'll just let it run its course. Whatever it comes up as far as a theme, we'll just go for it. Uh-oh. I may have to go back to the jungle. 34 melon. Eesh. I don't have that for sure. I got plenty of eggs and coal. Moss, I kind of dug some up when I was in the getting the spores in the grove. So I think I might have some of those. Let me see. Yep, I got moss. What was that with coal, right? Coal. Melon. There was something else, and I can't remember what it was now. Why do I keep coming down here? There's one right up there. That's dumb. Here's the thing right here. A grid, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, eggs. Duh. Okay. Eggy poos. I got eggs. I got eggs. Do I got eggs? I got eggs. Yeah, and what I need there is melons, but I don't have. I got these. I'd have to make melons. Right here. Beep, 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 beep. There's 5. I don't need 29 more. But now that I have my Silk Touch, I can just use Silk Touch on it. Let's go ahead and sleep. And then we go back to the jungle. Go nighty-night. Slain by a dungeon vindicator. Just, it wasn't even close, man. He wasn't even like he tried. Bam, bam, done. Wham, bam, thank you, sir. All right, what did I say? Jungle. Yeah. Could have melons there. Go, go. All right, where did I see some melons? I thought I saw some around here. Somewheres. As long as I'm here, might as well get some cocoa while we're at it. And these are badlands, so there's some pumpkins. Where? Oh, where? Yeah, one thing about this is not a very big jungle. Of course, the same thing I have for my desert. The desert's like the size of a postage stamp too. So I can get glycerine melon from the farmer, but that's not the same. See, this is really small. It's like, well, so is the oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? The swamp. That's really small too. I think the swamp had a jungle nearby. I might have to go there. Oh, did I just hit the wrong button? I just used the wrong thing. Yep. Oh, you stupid. I want this one. Because that'll give me the entire melon, not break it down. I don't need the melon slice. I need the melon itself. Here we go. Watch this. See, when I do that, the melon goes in. And that's what I need, because otherwise you need like 9 melon slices to make one melon. Oh, check it out over there. Maybe that's where I need to go. That might be the place to go. That's a much bigger jungle biome. Yeah, you can kind of tell right here. Because here you go. That's, see, this is brushland. This is sparse jungle. It's going to be a lot greener in the jungle, which makes sense, right? And you call it sparse because it's just tiny. Boom. Oh, excuse me. Man. Oh, sorry. Ugh. Sometimes my asthma just kicks up and it's like, ugh. And sometimes it's just a bit of hay fever. It's hard to tell sometimes because my asthma's cough variant. That's what happened last year. I could not tell what was going on. It ended up being like a little bit of my acid reflux and a little bit of the asthma happening at the same time. So one masked the other, you know. Okay, let's see here. I need a melon patch, dude. Come on. Work with me here. Oh, this might have been a creeper hole that blew up when I was over here. The first time. All right, I think that's it. There's my wave stone. Oh, I didn't know there was a land that could get here. I thought I was across the water. A lot of cocoa and pumpkins. And we'll keep walking around, see if we can find things other than cocoa beans. Wonder if I flew. I don't know if I'd be able to tell much more. And you look down, you end up flying into the ground, you know. And this is the area where I got my first bamboo in order to make my little bamboo farm. There's some. Not enough, but hey. to start. Oh, will you stop that with using the wrong tool? Melons. Or a melon, I guess. Thanks for nothing, dude. Hey, there's one. Get off my melon. Oh, yeah. Well, that's one. That's 13. We needed like 29. Oh, it's going to be a bit. May end up having to go find another jungle biome. Huh? All right, we're going to go up and down this a little bit. Then we'll go over to the other set of the other jungle over there. Chicken. Chicken jockey. I remember when the Minecraft movie was out, there was a big thing about they had a scene with Chicken Jockey in it, and everybody went nuts, literally nuts over it. And I'm like, what is the big deal? I used to see them quite often in modded Minecraft, at least. Yeah, that's why we're going up the hill a little bit, see if we can find some more of those. Oh, that was the wrong thing, huh? I need 10 more. Well, actually 9 more, 'cause that's one. Yep, and I don't have anything any beds with me. Probably should put one in my backpack, you would think, huh? If I was smart enough, if I had a big enough brain, I would do that, but I'm not big brained enough for that. Because I could always just use a command, but I won't. Usually there's at least a couple of skeletons that like to hang out in the jungle because it's dark enough to where they don't die in the daytime. Kind of like when it's raining, you can have a zombie running around because it's just dark enough so they don't burn up. This is what I'm getting at right here. There's some more jungle. I'm hoping up here there might be some more melons. Oh, check this out. A ravine. You don't see those as often as you used to. Oh, that's interesting. So here is a ravine and a jungle temple spawning like in the same place. So that's supposed to be a jungle, but it's only partial because the temple would be bigger, about twice that size. And this is spawned right there. Yeah, very interesting. Where are you going, dude? That's like, you know, what's the word I want? That would be rather insulting that he just didn't even bother hitting me. Really? I'm not worth it? Is that it? I'm not worth the bother? Come on, dude. I'm the owner of the world. You want to take me out? Should be every zombie's dream. Let's not be silly, huh? All right, come on. Uh-oh, here's another one right behind me. Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. This one didn't want to just hang there in the air. Oh, now I got an Enderman around here somewhere. Yep. Oh. Yep, of course. That's why I hate those things. You can't hear them until they're right on top of you. They got the snap hiss, and then that's it. Freaking stupid. Hate those little green MFers. I can grow melons. I'm wondering if maybe it'd be easier just to grow the melons. Because there's actually a skill that you can do. It's called twerk or something like that. You can actually increase the crop's growth rate significantly. And you don't have to use it, permanently. You can use it temporarily. Shoot me. There he is. Hiding behind a tree. Who do you think you are anyway, dude? Pocahontas or something? There's another one. For those higher levels, you can actually, the arcane reaches farther, so that's also a good thing. I'm not seeing growing a whole lot of melons. My idea might be worth something. You stop. You too. All y'all. Well, yep, this is a different biome now. That's why it's not raining. Brushland doesn't rain in brushland. But it rains here. Weird, huh? Here's some. $30. I think that was all I needed. I needed 29, I thought. I had 34 I needed. I had 5. Yeah. Oh, some more. Find them eventually, huh? What is this? I don't know. Never seen something like this before. There's a loot chest here. Weird. Weird. All right, where are we at and where is home? Good question, huh? Let's go out here so we can kind of figure this out without getting killed, beat up, or you name it. Okay. Now they should be right here. That's why, right there. Get that one out of there. That one out of there. There's the spawners. Home is right over there. Okay. Couple thousand. Pretty simple. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Basically, dash is the same as having a rocket. In all actuality. Oh, there's some more jungle right here. Okay. And some more of the melons. Here we go. Hoorah. When I first got an Elytra when I was playing Bedrock, basically the Xbox version of this game. Oh man, I died so many times. I died one time. I jumped off the hill trying to fly. Yeah, my castle was up on the top of a mountain. That's where my base was, and it was all almost not really a taiga biome, but it was all wooded. I could never find my stuff because I didn't have any mods or anything at the time, so my stuff would just fly all over the place. Couldn't find anything. I looked and looked and looked, could not find it. Eventually, it despawns. But I'm like, even my son was helping me look. We could not find that anywhere. So I don't know if it just despawned before I could even get down there or what. But yeah, yep. So I know how to fly now, so it's not a problem. But yeah, it was when I first did it. It was like, how do you do this? Didn't even know how to get the flight going. Let alone anything else. Okay, there we go. So what do we got? We got that. We got these dudes. Everything else should be able to go right into the system. Yeah. So again, do this. I could do it with both these. I just don't want that stuff that's in here to go into the system. That's all. There you go. Yeah, this stuff in this one right here, I'm keeping this here for ready use. Let's see. Yeah, 29. That's what I was thinking. So that skill that I was talking about is pretty cool. If you're wanting to farm some stuff real quick, you just regret one of your other skills over here, one of these, just by a couple levels, and then you go into this, and it's right here. Allows you to hold down shift to increase growth speed of nearby crops and animals. Works on most planted crops as well as cactus, melon, pumpkin, sugar cane, and I don't know, and netherwort. So the idea there is if you have like 2 levels, it's within a radius of 6, you get 150% growth speed. So I did that when I needed some cane. I had a few down, and I stood right here, and I had regretted a couple of, I forget what it was. Did what I got what I needed, and then just regretted that and put it back where it was. So just for a temporary use. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, they used to have that as a skill and nobody ever used it, so they put it in as a talent. It's still there technically, but people can use it temporarily like that. As needed, I guess, is Better way of saying it. Okay, I just opened the vault. Let's see if we can make it through the vault. Yeah, we got about 45 minutes. That should be plenty of time. All right, let's do this. Yeah, just checking. Just checking. All right, boom. All right, it's a brazier. So again, just probably what, 3? Yeah, three clicks and we're good. All right, yeah, we want to do the exit. Now you see here, this is in this world, so I don't know why it does that because it really should be in this one, right? This is the vault. I don't know why, but it's okay. That's why you see all the other ones. See them over there, and then that's not actually in this world, I don't think. Just all listed in, well, excuse me, in the same tab, I guess. Okay, what we got? Oh, there's some, this is a ore room. Nice. Let's go down this way. Don't know where that dog sound's coming from. From that. That's where it's coming from. Yep. I was like, that, I didn't realize that had spun in. Like I say, they make sounds of other mobs. Kind of really creepy is what it is. Oh yeah, this is a good POI here. I have maxed out on the vein miner, so it should be pretty good. You knocks them all down pretty much with one swipe. I don't know if it was this world or the other one before it got me crashed. I remember being taken out by 2 baby zombies coming after me. They were so fast. They hit so hard too. Yeah, I got taken out like one of my, I think it was one of my first vaults. It's like, oh no. But I had beginner's grace, so there was no cost to it or anything. Just the XP from when you die. Can't lose all your XP, right? That kind of sucks too, now I think about it. I had like 25 levels when I died last time. Oh, there's another dungeon. Let's see. Challenging. Nope. Sorry. So you can open it, but you don't have to do it. There's nothing that says you have to go into that. Even when you go in, you can run right back out. Say, you loot one chest and then you run. You don't have to stay in there and take your licks. You don't have to do that. All right. Is there an upstairs to this? It might be, but I don't know how to get there. Oh, I think it's right over here. After I had said that, there you go. And that's a drop, so should be POIs up here too. Mining. Yeah, I always having trouble with my computer. Even with the other world, I started having problems with the lag and stuff. So I didn't even know there was one, but I decided, well, I'll just restart my computer because it's a desktop. It's not even a laptop, so and it's really new. So I thought, well, gosh, I shouldn't really be doing this. So what I did is I restarted it, and it had an update. I don't know if the update did something or what, but it's playing much better now. I think when I restarted, I got rid of stuff in the cache, whatever you call that, in the buffer. I might have got rid of some stuff that really didn't need to be there and was running in the background, kind of thing too, taking up a lot of resources. So yeah, because I don't turn it off. This is a desktop. I never turn the thing off. So just like my phone sometimes has to be reset, then you had to. I didn't really reset anything per se, but I did restart, and then we had that update. So it's played last couple of days. It's played pretty well since I did that. Jump right into their midst. Not a good plan there, Fuzzy. I really don't appreciate it when people call me Fuzz. It's either Fuzzy Wuzzy or it's Fuzzy, not Fuzz, and I did it to myself. Silly goose. Every once in a while on Discord, somebody will try to call me Fuzz, and I'm like, no, it's either that or either full name or Fuzzy. None of this Fuzz stuff. It's Fuzzy Wuzzy. Was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? It was a high school nickname. And the only reason it was a high school nickname is because I had really curly hair my entire life. And the only person that's really inherited that from me was my son. Now he doesn't have any hair, so his youngest son has got really curly hair. So before junior prom, it wasn't senior, but junior prom, my mom took me down to the hairdresser, which I'd never been before. And it was actually for men, it was like a barber shop, but it was hairdresser as well. And he cut the hair and styled it as as an afro. This is like 1975, 76, something like that. Yeah, I graduated 77, so it would have been 1976. And I had my hair in that style for the longest time. Now, I don't have enough hair for that. But after I had the haircut like that, I had friends of mine and stuff. They would, everybody around, right? Get, nicknames and stuff. So they started calling me Fuzzy Wuzzy. So when I started playing video games, I think, oh, that's okay. That's what I'll keep. That's what I'll have my handle as my I don't call it a handle, but my pseudonym or name, and that's what I've kept. So now you know, and no one's half the battle. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I've been a nerd all my life. I have a card-carrying nerd. When I was in junior high, back in probably like the 60s, right? Early 70s. I was part of the science fiction book club. I remember back in the 60s, getting Dune as part of the science fiction book club. The original edition. My son has that now. My youngest, he owns that. Yeah, I got the original edition of Dune. I have like a first edition. Yeah, I never read it because it was just such a big, it was like that big, right? And the front has all the terms and everything, and all these weird terms like Moadib and all all these different things, Shayalud. And I tried to read all that stuff first instead of reading the actual story. And so it wasn't until I was an adult and I finally, okay, I'm not going to read all that stuff. I'm going to read the story. That I read the entire story. And then later on, I actually, I have them all in audiobook. When I was traveling so much for work and everything, I would just do audiobooks. And that one sounded like a cat. Crazy. Yep. So basically, yeah. And then I start after I had things like the original Foundation trilogy by Sir Isaac Asimov, Rendezvous with Rama, which is going to be a movie soon, by Arthur C. Clarke. Arthur C. Clarke is an interesting writer. He wrote back in the 40s, right? And he's the first science fiction writer to write about satellites circling the Earth. He's credited with being the first person to write about that. And now there's like, tens of thousands of them going around the Earth. And he wrote Rendezvous with Rama. You ever hear that saying that any civilization's science, if it's advanced enough, will seem like magic to us? That came out of the book Rendezvous with Rama. And it's like a really well known, it's in science fiction all the time. A very well known phrase or saying that came from Arthur C. Clarke. You can look it up. It's credited to him as well. It's in his book Rendezvous with Rama. Because they were talking about the technology being so far ahead advanced. And that was one of the comments by I don't know if it's astronaut or mission planner or whatever saying. Yep, any sufficiently advanced technology will seem like will appear like magic to the ones that are behind them, us or others, at a certain technological level. Yeah, it seems a lot easier to do this because it's fully, the skill is all the way learned. So I do like 64 blocks at a time with the vein miner. Ah, hit the wrong button again. I heard the other button twice or something. I don't know. All right, let's get going. That's interesting. I've only seen one brazier so far. This is what, my third room now? Kentucky. Like I say, in modern Minecraft, I see them all the time. But in, like I say, in vanilla Minecraft, I think they got like a 2% chance of of spawning. Come on, really? I gotta kill the pig. Where are these guys coming from? Weird. They almost take me out, dude. Really? And what I need is the same thing I have in all the mods 11, where I have the feeding upgrade, where it feed me automatically. Oh. All right. There is a trinket. These trinkets are things that give you extra powers and stuff, where it's gluttony, and you just eat automatically. You don't have to do a chop, 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 chop. You know, it just boom. You're gone, and you get full health. You know, full whatever those ham chop bars up. Like, you know, it's almost instantaneous. Where are you coming from, dude? Where are they coming from, man? They came from all the way down there, huh? Oh, I need that. I want that. I want that. You will give it to me. I want. Yes. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Oh, that's a trap. Keep hitting the wrong dang button. Why are they always so mad at me? I didn't do anything to them. And why are they coming from down there? They're coming from downstairs. What? Where are their POI? Must be one right down here or something. Nope, that's what I'm saying. Where did they come from? I don't know. Maybe it's one suspended up in the air or something. I kind of don't know. Well, mysteries of life. Yeah, another one of those really stupid POIs. I don't know if there's anything underneath things or what's going on. I think I've looked before and there's like nothing. Why? Why even bother? Why ask why? All right, where is everything here? Was that it? Guess that was. That was not even worth coming up here. That was like worthless, dude. What's going on? Why? Is there anything over here? Just this thing, right? This is like, this whole room is bonkers. It's busted. I don't even know how to get down there. Over here? There we are. Better be stuff in the bottom, otherwise I'm going to be ticked. Well, there's a brazier. All right. Here, I thought we had enough time. We still have time, I mean, but it's taking longer than I thought. Not to worry, we'll get out of this in time for the end. And the ending on time. Put it that way. We just check something real quick. Yep. Here's something else. Yeah, they are faster. Not any health or healthier. They don't have any additional health or anything, but they're fast. Really? I guess I could do that. So we just need one more brazier. I think we'll just try to get the brazier and then call it a night. Just making sure I don't go back the way I came. Yeah, I want to go. Don't want to backtrack. I will go up and we'll see if we can't find the brazier. Those things are disgusting, are they not? Burp in your face. 12-year-old developers. There it is. And there they are. I get. Oh, I didn't even notice. I didn't even see the notification. I got the bounty. There you go. I'll get a trap. Here they come. They are much faster. Normally they're just really, really slow, but these guys are fast. All right, just for quickness to get out of here, let's do the exit. I don't want to do the exit for home because then I would not get credit for this, right? I don't think it would. I don't know how that would work. Okay, because normally that wouldn't, yeah, that would not give me credit if I just went right back home and didn't go out of the vault exit. If that makes any sense. Okay. Oh, over here. I needed this one. Boop. Claim. Yes. Bada boom. Bada bing. All right. We got a few minutes. I thought we were a little closer to the time for the stream to end. But nope. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got these guys. That's going in there. That's going. That's a bounty pearl. Nay, okay, I think everything else can go into storage. I think I have more bounty pearls than that. I think I probably have not been keeping track. Yeah, I thought I had some more. Not that many, but some. So this one is 156 chromatic iron. Do I even have that much? I don't know if I do. Oh, I got a bunch right here, so I guess I do have that much. What do I have for ingot? And check it out. I don't even have that much when it comes to overall. I need to do one of those. Do a raw vault and then get the what's the word I want, the chromatic iron room. Nope, look at that, 16 ability power. That is not going to be something I give up very soon. That's got 11.5, so it's getting there. And a 21% increase of an area effect. That's a legendary, but I still don't see it. Now when I got 11 for the armor, 2 for health, and 16 for the ability power, nah. Nope, nope, and double nope. What's this one? No, not when you got this one at 20 and then 23.5 attack damage, and this has got 19. All right. I really hate to recycle one that has legendary on it, but overall, I didn't think that was that good. Maybe later on, if we start getting more epic or legendary, or what's that called? Epic, Omega gear, then maybe that might be different, right? But not right now. We're not getting that yet. We will, well, as we progress. Oh, okay, this is fully nice. All right, I need to do the ingot, so let's do this while we're. That's regular iron. That was from the raw vault that we did. All right. So, do we? I don't know if we had anything in the. Nope, we did not. Okay. It all fit in here. So we'll dig it out. Do its thing. Deposit, deposit, deposit. And put it back. Oh, I forgot to recycle this. So let's take a look. We're at 23, so we probably need to start putting this. Oh, that's Grandmaster. It used to be a lot harder to keep this up. I don't know, maybe because I was progressing a lot faster. think I had there's settings so we can get more XP or whatever, but I may have done that and may have screwed myself out of this. But I find that now, at least, or they may have changed it, it's a lot easier to maintain this proficiency at Grandmaster than it was before. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. All right, so that's diluted. Let's go ahead and get the. I'm not sure I should do the chromatic iron this way, but I'm going to do it anyways. Just because might need it for other recipes, but for right now, I'm like, meh, I don't think so. Probably not. All right, it'll take a few minutes. That's one thing I want to do eventually is to unlock this dude here. No, here. Right here, iron furnaces, because these furnaces are much even better than the blast furnace. And when you get those, I gotta have 9 in order to do that one. But when you do it, so they have these upgrades. So you have an upgrade that makes it just like a blast furnace. So basically only ores, or you can do it to where it's only for cooking up like all that meat, all that beef that we got by mistake. And like in that one where we had the cow thing going. We don't have it in this one, but if we did, that's what we could do. And this is making it into a furnace. It uses power to heat instead of fuel. So you have to have power. Like maybe you could have that one next to that, and it would use this guy here to power that furnace. If you know you understand what I'm saying, because this generates the power. This is a generator. And see, this is all done. So you just put a furnace here. If you make it into a factory, put a furnace there, and you have 2 of them, even 3 around this, right? And it's all powering the same, factory thing. And then of course, then there's the speed. I don't know about this one is. So the heat from the furnace will generate power. Okay, which I don't really care about that. And the fuel heats up the furnace twice as much. So in that case, if you don't have it set up as a factory using power from someplace else, this here gives it better fuel efficiency. So you put like this one is for the blast furnace for like the ores. Have another one that you might put in just being a smoker, and then put some of these other upgrades. So yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know what this one is. Has yet to be bound to an energy source. Place in the fuel slot of the furnace only works for the iron tier and above. So I guess you can bind this to one of these probably and have it somewhere else so it doesn't have to be right next to it. Okay. Makes it convenient for how you want to design your base, I guess. Right? That would probably be the big thing. Alrighty. Oh, let's go up and check the progress here. Yep. All right. So that's what 117. I don't know how many we needed. $156. Yeah, why not? Might be kind of wasteful. But you can always get more. That's not renewable, but we can get more. We can get more even in the overworld if we wanted to. But I just go into the raw vault until I find that room and just get a ton of stuff from there. I just did the bottom floor and got this much. So yeah, you can get a lot, especially when you have fortune on your pick or on your paxel. Yeah, you got fortune on it. You can get a lot of. So that's 138. I need to make 158, so we need a few more. Yeah, this works the best for food. This one works the best for ores, and you can everything else you can You can, and this is the probably the least efficient of any furnace that we can get in any, even in vanilla Minecraft, let alone in modded Minecraft. I don't need like, but 4 more. There they are. Oh. Bada boom, bada bing. Got it. This one just lighting up the braziers. I don't like that one. I don't have 175 more to put in there. 6 gilded chest scrolls. Do I even have any of that? I doubt it. Check it out. I've got 1. That would take a long time to get the other 5, though. Almost activated by mistake. Scavenger hunt. Blah, I hate those things. Yeah, let's do it. Gather the elixir. Whatever. Just use up a lot of the pearls for no good reason, I guess. Yeah, that's not a lot, but like I said, there are rooms we can get that will give us a ton of this stuff in those raw vaults, so I'm not too overly worried about it. If I was, I wouldn't be doing it. All right, good enough. Let's see what we got. Not bad though. 11.5 in the thorns. What was that one that I put away? At 11.5 as well. Yeah, I like this one better up here. I already say it because it's got the 40% effect avoidance, etc., etc. So we will, boom. There it is. All right. I must have got the. All right, what I do want to do is go over here a minute, see what we got. Nothing I can afford. What is that? Oh, that's just this. Oh, I haven't even. This is the one I got already, so it hasn't rolled over yet. I need to do that too. I need to get to where I can roll it over. But again, that's another expertise that I won't get for another, at least another. Oh, I got. Wow, I got 2 levels that time. Nice. So do I want to do the speed because I got 2 levels? I can do this one. How come it's not letting it says what is going on here? Is that not turned on? What's that say? Requires 13 13 more skill points. So I have to do all this other stuff before I can do that? Ah, screw you, dude. I'm done. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? Dash. We're halfway with dash. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do 6. Make that 6. And make this 5. I got to remember I have that because I forget because I've got the arcane and you do it from a distance. But I've got this I can do, and that basically poisons them. Okay. All right, it's about it. I think we're about calling it. So you guys have a great night. Tomorrow we're back to doing all the mods 11, and we'll see you then. Again, have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Bye now.